does. Let's just go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Am I late? No, I'm just on time. Hello, everybody from all around the world, and welcome to the Zojirushi channel. Hello, Instagram, hello, Facebook, and hello, YouTube. Before I get started, where's everyone chatting from? I'm here in sunny Torrance, California, and if you don't mind, let me get a sip of water really quick. Hope everyone is having a great day. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Maurizio. Sorry for the technical difficulties, as always. Okay. Hello, Michelle. Happy Friday. Okay, let's get started. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Frankie, and once again, I will be your host of this live stream, going over in detail the exciting news surrounding our back to school promotion. But before I get into that, I want to talk about the importance of this time of year. You see, this type of year can be very busy for a lot of parents and students because back to school time is just around the corner. Parents are buying their kids back to school supplies, and students are making sure they are ready for the new school year. Now, the person watching this live stream and video right now could be a parent, could be a student, could be a worker, could be an adult with no kids. But it is back to school time, so I'll be talking to the parents and students out there. Actually, let me talk to everybody because maybe you know someone who may need something. Now, when I was a student, I felt like it was my parents' responsibility to put me in the best position to succeed. That made a lot of sense. Now, for life as students, especially one already in college or about to start college for the very first time, they encounter many things, which include studying, waking up early for class, or even staying up late preparing for a test. Now, for those of you watching this live stream right now, we're all familiar with Zojirushi, right? I don't need to let you know about how great, reliable, and high quality our products are, do I? Or maybe I do. Noontime from Texas. Very nice. For those of you who do not know Zojirushi, we were founded in 1918, and we are a very famous global Japanese manufacturer of small household appliances. Zojirushi has been around for over 100 years, which is a testament to the company and brand taking care of their customers and creating high quality products that last. We are most famous for our rice cookers, and many of you may not know this, but we are also famous for our coffee makers, water boilers, bread makers, stainless steel mugs, bottles, tumblers, lunch jars, and food jars. Now, for the students about to move out and live on their own for the very first time, they're gonna need a lot. You wouldn't buy cheap furniture for yourself, and you shouldn't buy cheap kitchen appliances either. You want high quality products that last. It's all about quality. Quality, quality, quality. With that said, to celebrate our back to school promotion happening right now and ending on August 17th, 2025, only at shop.zojirushi.com, we are giving away several free back to school supplies for every select item purchased. This will include a Zojirushi imprinted sticky notebook and also an incredible Zojirushi imprinted erasable FriXion pen. In addition to our back to school and office supplies, we will also be giving away several stainless steel items for every select item purchased. This will include a stainless steel mug and a stainless steel food jar. This is a huge gift with purchase opportunity for everyone. Now, being it is back to school time, what do students usually need to stay alert and focused? And I'm gonna ask the chat this. Or what do we usually need when getting ready for our day early in the morning? That's right, coffee, or even tea. Now, I'm gonna speak for everyone when I say we need all the time we can get. Time is extremely valuable to us all. This is especially true when it comes to studying for students. Let's try to not waste time traveling to a coffee shop to get distracted in those environments because, let's be honest, the best way to study is with privacy, where it's quiet and where we can focus. And not only that, making coffee at home costs only a fraction of what it costs to buy your coffee at the shop. Enter our Dome Brew Classic. Boom. Also known as the EC-EJC20. Now, this coffee maker is perfect for college students and young adults living on their own because not only does it make up to 12 cups of hot coffee at the perfect temperature of 200 degrees Fahrenheit, it also makes 8 cups of iced coffee. You will always get a consistent brew with this coffee maker, and that's because of its shower dome technology, which makes sure that all the hot water is evenly distributed to all of the coffee grounds. Now, for those picky drinkers like me who want different strengths of coffee, you can adjust the flavor of the coffee on top with this taste tuner and switch it from classic flavor to bold. And I will say that I have one of these coffee makers at home. This may look like an ordinary coffee maker, but I can promise you, Zojirushi coffee makers brew the best coffee you've had in a very, very long time. Your same coffee grounds, but it's the coffee maker that makes the difference. And if you're also like me and can be impatient at times, you can pull out the glass carafe before it's finished brewing, and it will pause dripping due to its drip pause technology while stopping the coffee inside of the basket. However, if you want the same features of this coffee maker and want a more modern look with buttons on the front and more customizable features, we have our Dome Brew Programmable, also known as the EC-ESC120. In addition to the features of the Dome Brew Classic, the Dome Brew Programmable also has a timer function and small brew settings from 1 to 4 cup brewing options. But what if you don't drink coffee? Maybe you drink tea. We have you covered. The CDLFC. I'll put this right here. Let me move this over to the side. Right here. It comes in 3 sizes, 3 liters, 4 liters, and 5 liters. This is the 5-liter model. This amazing water boiler has 4 different water temperatures to set at for different types of teas, which in turn bring out their best flavors. So if you like to drink matcha, wait, tea drinkers here. W's in the chat if you drink matcha like me. You want to set the temperature at 175 degrees Fahrenheit for the best taste. But if you drink black teas, herbal teas, or that quick college meal of instant noodles, you want to set the temperature here at 208 degrees Fahrenheit, which is boiling. Now, I've had many people come up to me and say that these water boilers are like cell phones or credit cards, that once you actually have one, you'll wonder how you ever lived life without one. So now that we know how great Zojirushi products are, let's set up the students and young adults out there for long-term success with Zojirushi coffee makers and water boilers. Now, but if that isn't enough, for every one of these coffee makers or water boilers purchase, you get this 24-ounce, moves over here, stainless steel mug as a gift with purchase, a $59 value for free. Who doesn't love free? W's in the chat if you like free. This mug can hold up to 24 ounces of that same coffee or tea that was made from these coffee makers and water boilers. That means that if someone wanted to study at a quiet cafe or even a library, they can take their coffee or tea at home that they made at home on the go. And it will keep your drinks hot for several hours with Zojirushi's proprietary vacuum insulated technology. And another amazing thing about this mug that you get for free is its beautiful mint color it comes in. I personally often misplace things, often in public. You won't be able to misplace this mug because of its standout color and large design. So once again, for each of these coffee makers or water boilers purchased, you get this $59 stainless mug for free. Okay, but wait, there's even more. In addition to this free mug, you will get this Zojirushi imprinted sticky notebook filled with several sizes and colors of sticky notebooks, perfect for note-taking, marking pages in books or planners, and several other scenarios where you need a sticky note. And that's not all. You will also get this Zojirushi imprinted erasable FriXion pen absolutely free. Now this pen is so cool. Let me show you. Okay, so say you wanted to get everything here. Say you want to get everything here. You wanted to get, let's see if we can have it right here. You wanted to get 2 coffee makers. I'm gonna just put a CM, okay? You're gonna get 1 water boiler, right here. That means you will get 1 sticky note. Actually, no, not 1. See how I erased it? You'll get 3 sticky notebooks and 3 pens. Isn't that cool? Okay. So say, okay. So all in all, for your gifts with purchase, for every single one of these coffee makers and water boilers purchase, you get the SM-VA72 in mint blue, a 24-ounce stainless steel mug, the Zojirushi imprinted sticky notebook, and the Zojirushi imprinted erasable FriXion pen. What amazing value! These products are a great combination for studying in the library, at a quiet cafe with friends, going to the gym, great as a water boiler, as a water bottle for your car. The use cases go on and on and on and on and on. For these coffee makers, water boilers, and their free gifts, we are officially calling these bundles the Bevy, shown here, and you can only find them at shop.zojiurshi.com during our back to school special happening right now until August 17th, 2025. Okay, how's chat doing? Let me go ahead and put these away. How do you guys like the coffee makers and water boilers? How do you guys like the free gifts? Okay. Water boiler for your car. I know, right? Isn't that cool? Just kidding. All right. I see that Christopher in chat has jokes. I love it. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Okay, now, student is caffeinated. Let me go ahead and put this guy here. The student is caffeinated. The student is prepared. The student passes the exam and finally goes home happy and hungry. Now I want to say at some point in our early adult lives, we need to learn how to take care of ourselves. We also need to learn how to start cooking for ourselves too. Which brings me to my next 2 questions. Now chat, first question, what is the staple of nearly every meal? We need that tea maker, gotta stay cool and hydrated. What is the staple of nearly every meal? That's right, rice. Okay chat, second question. Do you remember your very first rice cooker? Now I remember my very first rice cooker. It ended up breaking down and not lasting long, so I ended up buying a Zojirushi eventually. So to introduce our first rice cooker in our back to school promotion, the NS RPC. This conventional rice cooker comes in 2 sizes, big and small. These are the small ones, and comes in 2 colors, metallic gray, shown here, and the extremely popular tulip design, coming in white. The NS RPC is amazing for first-time rice cooker owners because of how simple it is to use. An easy one-button, one-touch operation. Just like that. Along with its simplicity, it has its automatic keep warm function after the rice is done cooking, and its triple heater, which heats the rice from the bottom, the sides, and the lid, generating the ideal temperature for your rice. Now I love the NS RPC. It's what I grew up with alongside my family. I love the tulip design because it's so nostalgic. Now although I love the tulip design, there is something I love even more. That's right, Hello Kitty. We also have the NSRPC in our Hello Kitty collab design. This rice cooker is limited edition and cooks up to 5.5 cups of white rice. But what if they want to cook more than just white rice? Our next rice cooker for our back to school promotion is the NL-DCC 18. Okay. This rice cooker cooks up to 10 cups of rice and comes in this gorgeous beige color. What makes the NL-DCC 18 so special is that it truly can make so many different kinds of rice and food. You have regular white rice, sushi rice, brown rice, congee, long grain white rice, jasmine white rice, quinoa, steel cut oatmeal, and even cake. Yes, cake. Whew, that's a mouthful. It uses Micom technology, which is short for microcomputerized, and these computer chips inside the rice cooker are pre-programmed using fuzzy logic technology to run several different cooking patterns, which allows you at home to enjoy these many types of rice and foods at the touch of a button, and you don't need to monitor any of it. It also has high contrast measurement markings inside the cooking pan, so it's easy to fill up the correct amount of water. A scratch resistant interior as well, which is perfect for washing your rice in. It also has a very thick pan, the thickest pan we have, 2.5 millimeters thick. Now that's thick. And if you want your rice cooked as soon as possible, it has a quick cooking setting as well. Now for those of you health conscious like myself, this rice cooker also has a setting for GABA brown rice. Now you may be wondering, Frankie, what is GABA brown rice? And what makes it different from cooking brown rice regularly? Well, I'm so glad you asked, because the acronym GABA, G-A-B-A, stands for gamma amino butyric acid. And this amino acid is activated inside the brown rice by keeping the temperature at 104 degrees Fahrenheit for 2 hours at the beginning of its cooking cycle. GABA activation releases 1.5 times the amount of this amino acid compared to regular brown rice, and GABA is said to be helpful in lowering blood pressure, improving kidney function, and relieving stress. Now, although it may take longer to cook this GABA brown rice, I always come home immediately to freshly cooked rice because of one of my favorite features of this rice cooker, its timer function. You can set them up to cook rice 13 hours in advance. So for those of you out there looking for a way to be health conscious or enjoy many different kinds of delicious foods, this rice cooker is for you, the NL-DCC 18. Now, if that isn't enough for you, for every one of these rice cookers, the NL-DCC 18 or the NSRPCs, you get this 17-ounce stainless steel food jar for free. A $53 value, absolutely free. This food jar can hold up to 17 ounces of that same rice that was made from these rice cookers. It can also fit entire meals inside, soups, oatmeal, cold desserts, you name it. And this food jar will keep foods hot or cold for several hours using Zojirushi's proprietary vacuum insulated technology. That means that bringing your breakfast or lunch to work, school, wherever just became even more convenient by ways of buying these rice cookers and receiving these food jars for free. Plus, this stainless steel finish is gorgeous and complements the rice cookers, especially the metallic gray NSRPC, don't you think? Rice rises civilizations. I couldn't agree more. I could not agree more. So once again, for each of these select rice cookers purchased, you will receive this $53 stainless steel food jar for free. Did I mention free? Yes, it is free as a gift with purchase. Apologies. But wait, there's even more. You will also get the Zojiurshi imprinted sticky notebook and the Zojirushi imprinted erasable FriXion pen. So all in all, for your gifts with purchase, for every single one of these rice cookers purchased, you get the SW EAE50 in the stainless colorway, a 17-ounce stainless steel food jar, the Zojiurshi imprinted sticky notebook, and the Zojirushi imprinted erasable FriXion pen. That is amazing value for getting great beginner and intermediate rice cookers. So for these rice cookers and their free gifts, we are officially calling these bundles the Foodie, shown here. And you can only find them at shop.zojirushi.com during our back to school special happening right now until August 17th, 2025. Woo! Okay, how's everybody feeling? Is there anything you guys plan on getting for yourselves or maybe a loved one? All right, let me go ahead and move these out of the way. Do you guys mind if I get a sip of water? Yeah. If you were here for the Amazon live streams, I did mention how I have a lovely pink stainless mug for myself. Let me just go ahead and take a little sip because my mouth is tired. Let's see, gaming has the NP NWC 18. Ooh, that's actually probably like one of our top of the line ones. I love it. Okay, shall we move on? Yes, let's move on. Now, there is one particular rice cooker I have not mentioned yet. And don't worry, I did not forget it. Our entry-level rice cooker, the NHS, is also going to be included in this promotion. The NHS rice cooker comes in either white or black and comes in 3 different sizes: 3 cup, 5.5 cup, or 10 cup. Now these rice cookers are also great for beginners because of how easy they are to use. 1 button. And they are very compact and can fit in many kitchens or bigger kitchens as well. When you buy any of these NHS rice cookers, you will get the Zojirushi School Supply Bundle, which is once again the Zojirushi imprinted sticky notebook and the Zojirushi imprinted erasable FriXion pen as your gifts with purchase. Now once again, this isn't limited to students either. We are all on our own time, and maybe this is your first time moving out or living on your own. A brand new rice cooker, along with some useful office supplies, can be convenient in a new home and new chapter in your life. Now for these rice cookers and their free gifts, we are officially calling this bundle the Startup, shown here. Whew, okay, how is everybody feeling so far? You guys excited about all the promotions? Let me ask you this question, chat. Do you guys want more promotions? You guys want more promotions? W's in the chat if you want more promotions. I see, okay, all right. If you want more, I'll give you more. Just one more, and it's one that everyone can definitely use. For our last part of the promotion, for every single additional stainless steel product you purchase, you will get 1 Zojirushi imprinted sticky notebook. You heard that right. The more stainless steel products you buy, during back to school promotion, the more school and office supplies you will get. Hold on. Wait. I'm hearing something from my marketing department right now. Uh-huh. Yeah? Uh-huh. Are you sure? Oh my God, breaking news! We have just launched a brand new line of stainless steel mugs. Okay, got them right here. Introducing the Go Cafe. And they come in several different colors and sizes to choose from. They use CRC temp hold insulation to keep your coffee hot using Zojirushi's proprietary SoloVac technology. They also have a leak-proof design called ReliaSeal, providing you peace of mind for those times you'll be in a rush and throw it in your bag. In addition, they are durable for everyday use with their compact light construction. Now these are absolutely gorgeous. They come in 4 different sizes, and these are the colors that they come in. These are literally just brand new, just added to the shop right now. You like the green color? Me too. I love them all. these Go Cafe mugs, stainless mugs, will all be included in our back to school promotion for the Zojirushi Sticky Notebooks. Now, there will be no limit to how many of these sticky notebooks you can get. So this is the best time to stock up on not only items like bottles and food jars, but also sticky notes that you know that everyone will end up needing to use and wish they had. Okay? Like I have a lot of them. I have one here, I have one here, I have one here. So I'm ready for school, wouldn't you say? Okay, now a student is gonna need every type of stainless steel item for every kind of situation. Like a mug with a handle on the lid for the gym, a tumbler with a straw for going to the beach, or even a bottle with a lid for a cup when they're studying at the library, etc., etc. Now is the time to buy them all. Spoil the students, spoil yourself, and get a sticky notebook for every single stainless steel purchase you buy for back to school. This last bundle is conveniently called the Gotta Go, shown here. Woo! Okay, how is that for finale, everybody? Let me go ahead and put these away a little bit. Now, there is something truly for everyone in this back to school promotion, and now is the time to stock up on all the kitchen appliances you've been wanting to get, especially for all the students and young adults out there. Now, before I get out of here, my colleagues have been gathering questions from all the social platforms for me to answer if there are any. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask them, but let's go ahead and have a Q&A right now. Let's see if there's any questions. Looks like we have one. For the back to school promotion, what sizes does the NLDCC come in? That's actually a really great question. So the person asking this question probably noticed that I only had mentioned one, the NLDCC 18. So this actually only comes in our 18 model and not the 10 model. When did you guys start Zojirushi? Zojirushi was founded in 1918. Zojirushi America, 1987. That's a great question. And I'm glad I knew that. All right, let me just go ahead and take a final sip of water. How are you guys doing? We're about to wrap up everything. Once again, thank you guys so much, especially for the technical difficulties at the very beginning. Okay. Thank you all again for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, follow, and subscribe for more Zojirushi content and promotions. How did you guys become known? We're most famous for definitely for our rice cookers. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. Once again, my name is Frankie, and it's been an honor and a pleasure to be your host here on Zojirushi America. And did I hear something? Oh my goodness! I'm late for class. Well, let me go ahead and put my new GWP in my backpack, and I'll see you guys next time here at the Zojirushi America channel. Bye!